back. This is, we'll call it episode 2 of my shed series. We are on the multi-species thing that I said I was going to do in the last video. It is Tuesday, the 7th of April. And we are down where I'm originally from, looking for, there's lots of elk sign in here, moose, mule deer, whitetail. And it's right when the bulls are starting to drop, the elk are starting to drop. And I'm on my trusty steed, ripping it around a little bit, checking this barley field out that we get permission on every year. And I have the first shed of the day. It is a brownie elk shed, and all I see is the first eye guard. But I'm gonna turn around and I will do a pickup. Do the walk up. I don't know what we got here. It looks pretty heavy. Oh, it's not down. That's not the eye guard. Oh, it's a sweet 6. It is a gorgeous 6. Time's down. Oh, yeah. That is a sweet 6. I am gonna set you up and I will get a pickup of this bull because it is a gorgeous 6. It's bigger than I thought it was. So it is windy as ever. I'm gonna do a pickup. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me that well, but oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, that is a sweet bull. That is awesome. He lays right back. That is awesome. Let's see if I can get. Yeah, look at that pedicle. This old one is buried. We're gonna try and dig it out and see if we can get it, I guess. This is just, we couldn't get that last chunk out. I think this one's a match to that one. And this one looks like it'll come out. So I'll pick it up. It's the chunk of one. Still cruising around. It's about, I don't know, it's been like 3 hours since big elk shed. Whitetail area more now, as you can tell right there. So I'll flip around and pick it up. Not a bad freshie. This 5er. Ooh, with a split. It's got a little kicker there. It's a picture here. Nice kicker. In this pea field, we just got into this one. I'm gonna try and match this one up. See what the next shed. She has been a slugfest today. For me, anyways. I got that really nice elk shed. I spent 2 hours looking for the other side, circling and walking different trails and all sorts of different things. And never got it. So I decided to get into this thicker stuff, there's lots of moose sign, everything still, but mostly moose sign. And like I said before, getting into the nasty stuff can usually produce the best. But I just came out of here, jumped the fence right here, came down here. I got onto this main trail right here. I look back up the trail and there's something shining here. I'm gonna flip you around quick. You look up the trail. I think we got another fresh whitetail shed. I just seen it shining as I came around from here. Yeah, just a little. Well, he broke off his G2 there. As it lays, yeah, he's freshly broken G2. Just a little average 4. But I'm gonna get down into here and walk this little slough bottom. I'm kind of looking for moose and elk. I've always done good with getting close to water and side hills around water and stuff. I've done my best for, well, elk sheds for sure, but really anything. But I'm gonna get down there and I will catch you at the next shed. Well, I got about 2 hours left before I gotta make my way back home and beat this April storm back. But I just found one for the shed guards. It is a chalky little moose paddle that's been here for probably as long as I've been alive. But I am gonna put it in this big old tree right there. So maybe the shed gods give me a big fresh set of paddles. But I'm gonna keep following this slough along. There's some good trails in here. And start rounding my way back towards the side-by-side probably. So I gotta tell you my plan for the last hour, 45 minutes. I just came out of this nasty looking red willow moose stuff. And I found the one moose paddle. It was, like I said, 85 years old and chalked out, and squirrels have had their fun with it. But it still does count as a moose paddle, even though I left it in a tree. That means I'm one away from the main 4 species. So I'm gonna go up into these hills. There's a little more of a rolling hill here for the last 3/4 of a mile back to the truck. Typically, the mule deer and whitetail stick up here, and the moose and the elk will kind of stay in this lower stuff down here. I got an hour 45 to do it. It would be sweet to do it. I've done it a couple times throughout the years, but it would be my first time this year, I guess. So I'm gonna go up here and try and find any sort of mule deer shed. Made it back home. Beat the snow and the rain. Ended with 7 whitetail sheds, 3 elk, 2 moose, 12 total. Crew scooped a really nice 70-inch whitetail shed with a lot of mass on it. Right near the end of the day, I could not complete the 4 species slam with the mule deer. Nothing after that little moose paddle, so wandering through the hills and couldn't do it. But tomorrow we're going back into the valley, hoping for going for mule deer on some new stuff we got permission on. I've never walked it before, and there's been some pretty good mule deer action in that area. So hoping for brownies. We'll take hard whites, hoping not much chalk, but whatever, you're still finding sheds, right? So yeah, that'll be it. I'm gonna put a picture right here of our final tally. Yeah, I will see you tomorrow in the valley.